Lumineers versus veneers. Hot topic and discussion in our new dental case. Be ready, will be very hot. Let's go. Hello dear colleagues, dear friends. Here is a new episode of BG Dental Cases, and this time we will rise up a very hot topic related to veneers and lumineers, or veneers versus lumineers. This case will be interesting for colleagues and also for patients, because there are a lot of information, a lot of questions, a lot of rumors around veneers and lumineers. And on the example of this clinical case, I would be more than happy to provide some information from my side, from my subjective side, on that topic. The case is very interesting. The case has a very interesting story behind, because this patient actually lives in Singapore, and she got her lumineers done in Singapore, and then after a while she got her lumineers debonded, some of them debonded. She got also some cracks on her central incisor, you can see, and she was actually that time in Hong Kong. Okay, and she went there for a dental office, and dentist from the Hong Kong got information that this patient has Ukrainian background, and actually she is from Kiev originally, and the dentist from the Hong Kong said to this patient that why don't you go to Ukraine, to Kiev, to visit Dr. Maxim practice, because Dr. Maxim is very experienced in aesthetic dentistry and he will do a best smile for you. And imagine that she flew from Singapore to Kiev because she was referred by a dentist from the Hong Kong. It's crazy, huh? What is the small world? So she came to our office, and we got our first consultation. Here you can see some slides, some pictures of initial clinical situation. Here you can see the before situation, and look here. We have lumineers from 5 to 5, and we have what? We have inflammation of soft tissues, okay, crack, she was not happy with, and on her lower jaw, a lot of inflamed soft tissues, which is very bad conditions for health, for the gum and for periodontium. But what is interesting here, just take a look here and here. Canine and premolar, where lumineer was debonded, and the gum is super healthy. Okay, so we see now a difference between lumineers and the natural teeth in terms of biological response. Now about lumineers, just few words about lumineers and veneers. Just small FAQ, okay? Veneer is a type of restoration. We have different types of restorations. We have direct restorations that are made in patient's mouth by dentists using glass ionomer cement or composite or amalgam or in other cement. So the restoration that is made directly in patient's mouth. And we have indirect restorations that are used in combination between dentist and dental technician. So dentist does some pre-treatment or treatment, then he takes impression or scan, send it to the lab gives back restoration, dentist cement this restoration or bond these restorations to patient's mouth. Okay, so that is indirect restoration. Indirect restorations can be crowns, can be overlays, inlays, onlays, veneer lays, and can be veneer. So the restoration type is veneer. Veneer is the laminate that covers vestibular or buccal surface and maybe sometimes also interproximal areas. So that is veneer. Lumineer is veneer but commercial. So there is a company that makes veneers under name of Lumineers. It is a brand name. It's like, you have a copier, for example, a device that makes copies of your documents, but many people used to say Xerox because the Xerox was one of the first company introduced copiers into the market. I don't know in your country, but in Ukraine, many people, they just, when they come to the print service, they say, make a Xerox of my passport, for example, which is copy of the passport done by device, and this device can be Hewlett-Packard or Epson, okay? So Lumineers is a brand name. It is a brand name of technology, which is Veneer, okay? And the company that introduced Lumineers into the market made a very huge and very cool and very great marketing. So the company said that this technique or Lumineers can be used in a variety of cases, and the main feature is that Lumineers are prepless, painless, and made in the United States of America. So these three combinations made a boom among patients, and many patients knew that there is no pain, it is made in the United States, and it is pretty fast. They started actually to come to dental offices with a strong request to do Lumineers. And for the dentist to be able to do Lumineer, dentist has to get certificate by the company that makes these Lumineers. So the company played very clever business game, and it's really hats off for that marketing thing, because literally it is B2B, business for business. Because me as a dentist, for example, I'm a customer, I'm a direct customer of the company because I want the license, okay, and I want veneers or Lumineers to be made there, and then I sell these veneers to my patients. But the company played a big role and make a marketing directly to the patients. So among patients there was a strong request to come to dental office to find out the dentist who makes this painless and prepless veneers or Lumineers, okay? But from clinical perspective, there is a huge amount of cases, extremely huge amount of cases that cannot be done without preparation. It is impossible to get proper biological integration, aesthetic integration, and function in most of the cases, okay? Because if patient has rotations like slight protrusion, small gaps, or difference in proportions, or tooth wear, or whatever, we have to create space for the restoration to get proper aesthetic, biological, and functional integration, okay? And it is written, by the way, in the website of the Lumineers that in every single case you have to take a consultation of your dentist in order to understand if in your case Lumineers are indicated. It's very clever because it is truth. If patient comes to my office, I have to evaluate many things before making conclusion that in this case we can go for indirect restoration to do veneers, or maybe we have to go for the orthodontic treatment, or we have to go for the functional rehabilitation because this patient is a bruxist, and so on and so on and so on. So every single case is unique, and we have to deal with many aspects to be able to compose proper treatment plan that will be completely driven to the single patient that comes to our office. But there are a lot of but all the time, because we as a human being, we do a lot of exaggerations, okay? We don't read instructions, we skip instructions, we skip indications, we just want what we want. If patient wants to have veneers without preparation, and there are Lumineers that let or allow to do that kind of workflows or treatment flows without preparations, why not to do, or why not to satisfy our patient demand? And many dentists, they start to do these prepless restorations, and I saw a lot of cases of Lumineers, and majority, 99% of these cases were prepless. which is good from one point of view. For example, if I would be a patient without any idea about dentistry, about biological integration, about emergent profile, and many other things, I would like to have veneers without preparations on my teeth. It is logical. But unfortunately, in most of the cases, it is impossible. Okay? And if I would complain to the dentist that in the next office there is an option to do veneers on my teeth without preparations, me as a dentist, I don't want to lose this patient, and I would do Lumineers, because I read that Lumineers can be done without preparations. And then afterwards I may get these kind of results, because most of the Lumineer cases that I saw were like that, because they were prepless. If I would do preparations and I would take a good impression and I will send this to the lab, they will be able to do a proper fitting of the restoration, and they will be okay in terms of aesthetic and biological, actually, integration. Okay? So that is the thing that we have to think about. Not always we can do prepless. This video is about benefits that you will have from our online workshop. Presence effect. This is a unique feature by Belograd Academy that literally moves you to our training center and you can stay close to speaker. This is like over-shoulder format. The training process is filmed through the video system from the microscope, and there are two more cameras broadcasting close-up and general view. This way, you can see everything in precise details. Efficiency. Do you agree, guys, that over-shoulder workshop with detailed video and explanation is way better than regular slides? The third benefit is convenience. So basically, you don't need to go anywhere, and you can study in comfort conditions, in your home, in your office, during running exercises, from your phone, from your computer, from your tablet, and you can do anything you want with the content. So join us as we shifted online education into the next level. Otherwise, you will get this result. So in this case, what we performed, we removed these Lumineers, we prepped teeth slightly, we created a very small finish line, okay, just 0.203 millimeters. We put rubber dam isolation. Here is additional isolation, just retracting the Teflon by means of Teflon, the rubber dam laterally, to have much more marginal exposure to be able to provide proper fitting of the veneer. Okay, now you'll be able to see fit. So we take our veneer and we do our fit control, fit check. Look, everything is perfect. No gaps, no overhangs. Everything is simply perfect, as it should be. Okay? So that is after veneer bonding. We bonded here 4 veneers. We made from lateral to lateral, as the request from our patient. By the way, I forgot to mention that if you are watching this case, or you are the first time in our YouTube channel, I would like to say that we have a lot of content like this one. We have a lot of case reviews. We have also webinars. We have also interviews. We have also some educational videos that you may find on our YouTube channel. So don't hesitate to sign up and to put likes, and we will be more than happy to have new followers from all over the world. Okay, so after that cementation, we have a result 3 days later. And just 3 days later, you can see already perfect biological integration and also aesthetic integration, because actually we improved many things. We improved shapes, and these shapes are much more sophisticated and much more beautiful for this current patient. So aesthetic integration is perfect. The shapes, the proportions, transitional angle lines, the texture, everything. Biological integration is also perfect, and some functional improvements were done because of the, you see the chipping on the central incisor, because of the improper protrusive movements, and we took this into consideration and we improved also that component. All 3 aspects were correct. Okay? From the lateral view you can see that picture. Lower jaw. The lower jaw was simply crazy because of the inflammation. The gum was bleeding. We made our cleaning, you know, this professional hygiene, but still you have this inflammation because of the huge overhangs, actually huge overhangs here. And we were limited in time to make the treatment with long-term provisional restorations. So we removed everything. We made a very tiny preparations. We have to make a dry field before taking impression, before scanning. In this case, we used retraction paste, the aspirin jet from 3M here. We just injected it from the capsule. Okay, for the patients, if you are a patient, if you are not a dentist, if you are a patient, don't be afraid. Actually, don't be shocked. The bleeding was caused because of the overhangs, not because I destroyed the gum during preparation. No, I was very gentle with preps, and I said, look at the canine, no bleeding, just between canine and lateral there is a bleeding. Look at the premolar, the gum is simply perfect, no bleeding, nothing. Okay, so preparation was very gentle, very tiny, and very precise, very minimally invasive. And to be able to take an impression, we have to make everything dry. So the retraction paste works perfectly here. So this is what we can see after rinsing out the retraction paste. Okay, we took an impression, and here is the result. Look at this gum after 4 or 5 days. It is perfect. No bleeding, no inflammation. Aesthetic improvement. We improved shapes, all these textures, we improved function, and we improved also biological integration here. And everything is super perfect, super fine. Look at this picture from that view. Everything is well integrated. Look at this emergent profile. Look at this sulcus. Everything is super fine. Patient is very happy. And me as a dentist also very happy because of this result. And again, I would like to make some summary that every single technology that we use, it has to be driven by 3 fundamental aspects: function, aesthetics, biology. Only in that case the result will be very perfect. Not always we can do our restorations without preparation. Preparation is not the thing that can be mathematically checked, because preparation can be 0.5 millimeters, can be 1 millimeter, can be 0.1 millimeter only. We try to be as less invasive as possible, definitely. So sometimes we have to do orthodontic treatment in some cases before doing veneers, for example, to be very conservative. So every single time we have to plan the case, we have to evaluate aesthetics, we have to evaluate function, biology, we have to understand how much we need to prep in this particular case. Can we do prepless or we can't? Which lab to use, which material to choose, how to make perfect smile and perfect restoration to our patient, because we take responsibilities. So that is the case, veneers versus lumineers. So basically there is no versus, because lumineers are veneers but made by a special certified lab. Everything has to be customized. This is what I didn't mention also. And you have to use technologies and materials and techniques in proper way. For dentists, I wish you to be strong, to have good patience, to have good passion to profession, to improve your skills, to improve your knowledge, and we'll be more than happy to help you in this component. You can come to our dental courses, to our hands-on courses here in Kiev, Ukraine. We have a huge course that is called Big Veneer Course from A to Z, and you'll learn veneers from planning, from lab communication, preparations, mock-ups, provisional restorations, rub enamel isolations and bonding. Everything will be covered by hands-on sessions. For patients, I wish you to find a very good dentist who will be very attentive to yourself and who will integrate all restorations personally in your biological, aesthetic, and functional environment. Stay safe, be strong, and may the dental force be with you. Bye-bye.